How you all doing? I gotta make sure that I am. Oh, come on. Did I screw everything up? No, I didn't. Yay. I didn't. Okay. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I hope you guys are doing good. So we have so much to discuss about. So much has happened. Hello, Mayor. I'm gonna have to do that. Okay. Hello, Mayor. Hello, Sassy. Hello, Brittany Barnes, Queen of Sheba. Did I say Sassy Nerd Girl? I don't remember. But anyways, hello, Sassy. You'll get twice. So, yeah, I'm sorry about my intro. I'm going to redo my intro because it's a little bit too long. So I'm gonna have to shorten it. That's on the to-do list. Emojis are on the to-do list. Member only lives are on the to-do list. I'm just going to have to do it in order or just wing it. Something like that. Not really sure. I'll get to it. Hello, Fight Like a Girl. Hello, Cancel John Yates. Hello. Hey, Terry Lynn. Yay, Terry Lynn is here. Okay, so we have a whole lot to discuss. I mean, a whole lot to discuss, and I don't even know where to begin. But I'm just gonna begin right where yeah, just to get everybody caught up. Okay, so we all know that Bella Marie went off the deep end. Bella Marie made an ass out of herself, and not only made an ass out of herself, but made an ass out of a few other people as well. Unfortunately, Bella Marie once again lied to a content creator that I mod for when she told that content creator that she was leaving YouTube. Come to find out that Bella Marie was in Jen's chat. I think it was last night or the night before, sending super chats to Jen. Yes. And I know I said her name. Sorry. I'm going to change that up. So, now we get to part 2 of what's going on. And this is what irritated me the most last night. And if I offend anybody, I'm sorry, but this has to be said. Because quite frankly, what was said last night on a certain channel really pissed me the F off. Okay, so I'm gonna begin last night and then we'll go from there. So I was watching the stream last night. We know who we were watching, and both of them were talking about Marvin and who he was and whatnot, and they admitted to not really paying attention to what was going on and started throwing things here and there. Okay, so I'm going to say it like it is, and I'm going to sum it up. Okay, Marvin is in a coma in the hospital because his wife decided to deprive him of his seizure medications and replaced them with homeopathic remedies that made his situation worse. Okay? If you're going to comment on a situation like that, please at least get some understanding to what is going on that side with that case. And right now, we have 3 people that are fighting over who should be covering it and who shouldn't be covering it. Actually, I should say 2 people because the third party is trying to be objective and, try to get things right. But we have Molly Go Lucky and we have Katie Joy fighting with each other over who should talk about Vaughn and who shouldn't. And quite frankly, both of you have made a mess out of that. Okay, both of you have made a mess out of that news story. Neither one of you should be covering it. In fact, neither one of you should be covering anything true crime. Okay? You shouldn't. All I see and hear right now are two loudmouth, over opinionated women trying to see who has the biggest balls. And let me tell you something, neither one of you has any type of freaking balls. Because if either one of you had balls, you wouldn't be letting this um childish game continue on. You have made a mockery out of the case involving Marvon. You've made a mockery out of the case that he is going through. Both of you are disgusting. Both of you are disrespectful. And neither one of you should actually have any type of opinion on what's going on. You two have perpetuated a game of regurgitated material, misinformation, and openly lying to your subscribers. Okay, and I have been watching what's been going on. I can't, I can't sit back and listen to somebody tell me what's going on. I have to go and look at it. Both of you are freaking disgusting. None of you, neither of you, I should say, neither of you should be covering this. Now, let's go to part 3. So, we all know a certain little bitch is back, apparently from his hiatus. Okay? And he had a couple of people on his panel the other night, one of them being Duster Huffa. Okay? So I will make this quite clear. Okay? Duster Huffer, look at the way you look. You should not be making comments about how T-Spiracy looks. And I'm going to throw something at T-Spiracy right now, okay? Because I'm going to tell you who T-Spiracy is. Duster Huffer and little bitch boy, okay? T-Spiracy is a great mother. She takes care of her child. She did not lose her child due to CPS. She's never had her child wanting to leave her. She takes really good care of her child. And I can agree that, some days she kind of looks off. But you know what? She spends all of her time and energy trying to make her daughter happy. So maybe she isn't always prim and proper. But you know what? T-Spiracy is more of a woman than you will ever be. Duster Huffer, she will be more stylish, more elegant, more articulated than you can ever dream of. Now, I got to put that on pause because, a certain person on Twitter, I read this and it was brought to my attention. So I'm going to answer Jawbeard right now, just in case he is watching. Regarding Brandon, you know what, Jawbeard, I gave up on Brandon a long time ago. And the reason why I gave up on Brandon is because Brandon is an attention seeking little, you know what? I'm just going to say, I'm just going to say it. He's just an attention seeking little daft boy. And I don't mean to sound that mean, but it is mean. Okay. I try to warn him about Sunshinery, and what does he do? He goes around and mods her for his channel. Okay? It doesn't matter what the topic is. If somebody is live, Brandon wants to be on that live. Brandon wants to be part of the conversation, even though he doesn't add anything to the conversation. Okay? Now, I do like Brandon. I do. But I learned a long time ago that Brandon is going to have to learn the hard way of how the streets of YouTube works. And that is harsh for me to say. And unfortunately, he's got to learn that lesson. He needs to learn that there are certain topics that he should not be involved in. I remember when people were talking about Roe versus Wade. Okay, Jabir. And Brandon was wanting to get on these panels. He was wanting to talk about them. And I'm going to be the first to say, yeah, I've made comments. I don't understand how the reproductive system works. But when it comes to the rights of women, I'm not going to really voice my opinion on that matter because it is still their choice. But Brandon was wanting to get up on panels and talk about it, voice his opinion. When something is that serious, you do not want to derail the conversation. These are conversations that should happen, but they should be conversations from the women's perspective because we're not just talking about um abortion rights, okay? It's more deeper than that. We're talking about women's rights to contraceptives. We're talking about women's rights to have easily accessible care. We're talking about women that are on the verge of losing everything. And as a guy, I don't have that right to go up onto a panel and try to give my opinion or my personal view. And Brandon should not be doing that either. You can have your opinion, but if you want to have your opinion, do it on your channel. Have a panel on your channel. You don't go from channel to channel just because somebody is live and you want to talk. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. And I learned that, with Brandon, no matter what you tell him, he's always going to want that attention. He is. Hello, Shyla. You know what? I know, but the thing of it is, I'm a dude. I don't need to give my opinion to that. I don't know what it's like being a woman. I don't know what you guys, what you women go through. Okay. Therefore, I have no right to this argument, if that makes sense. I don't. You know, my point is if you have an opinion about it, go to your own channel, voice your opinion. There you go. If people want to hear it, they'll come to you. If they don't want to hear it, then you know what? They won't. But don't try to force yourself to go on any and every panel that is live. You don't do that. You don't do that. But getting back to T-spiracy, when you're talking about T-spiracy, you are talking about a woman who puts her family first. We're talking about a woman who has done literally everything to make sure her daughter is happy. Dexter Huffer, you don't care about your children. We know what you've done with your children. Okay? Don't be trying to go after T-Spiracy on Little Bitches Live, trying to degrade her or disrespect her. I have more respect for T-Spiracy than I do you. Okay? I do. But Dexter Huffer, let's talk about you. Okay? You in that live stream implied that I was a PO. Okay? Why don't you tell little bitch boy over there how you show your flat-chested boobies to Mikey, and you've done that ever since he was 19. Whenever you want Mikey to do something, you lift your shirt up. Okay? As for Momo over there, she's no threat. Okay? Let's fake it. Let's let's face it, okay? Shrek has no power anymore. All right? Shrek is done with. Shrek was so 1990s or whatever. All right? You and Shrek are looking for literally anything and everything. You're looking for anybody and anyone who will give you attention. Now, I will say this. I'm enjoying this from my perspective. I am. Because you know what? You really want to know why I'm loving this? It means that little bitch has fallen so low on the YouTube scales that the only people he has now is you, Huster Duffer, and fucking Momo. Think about it. He has fallen so freaking low on the YouTube scales. The only people he has now are you two. You can't get any fucking lower than having a freaking Duster Huffer and Shrek on your channel. You cannot do that. No, Mo shouldn't be blocked. Mo should be, let me look. I'll go look. Hold on here. Let me go in my YouTube studio. Give me an intermission. Mo should not be blocked. Go to studio. Okay, Mo should not be blocked unless I did something. And that's probably something I did. But she should not be blocked. Hold on here. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, that one needs to come out. All right. Okay, hold on here. All right, here. Okay, I think that one can come out because that one's not. Yeah, I don't see Muzz in my block list, so I do not know what's going on. She should be fine. Oh, I need to undo that one. Why do these people, who are half these freaking people? Okay, no, Muzz should not be blocked because I can't find her. Hello, Heidi. How you doing, Heidi? Hope you're doing good. Yeah, Muzz is not blocked. Anyways, going back to what I was saying, yeah. So Dexter Huffer, if you're really wanting to sit over there and imply what you implied the other night, like I said, why don't you tell little bitch about how you have been lifting your shirt for Mr. Mikey since he was 19? Okay? Yeah. Oh, and I do want to actually show something here because I want you to all know um how messed up a certain individual is, because I think everybody should know this because this does involve Momo. Okay, this does involve Momo, and I have to go over to my other list, don't I? Think so. If I can find it again. Oh, ooh, ooh. Did I do that the wrong way? Ooh, ooh. Hold on here. I think I made a boo boo. Okay, I'm gonna have to do it on my phone. Hold on here. Let me see if I can do it on my phone. Um, oh yeah, but I don't think it would have done it that way. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, I think I broke something, so I'll have to wait to do that later. Okay. Yeah. Um. But continuing on to because I'm gonna have to figure that one out because it's not showing on my IG and I don't know why. It should be there, but it's not showing. So unless they did something, yeah, because it's not in my messages anymore. Yeah, I'll figure that one out. Okay, so anyways, if you really want to sit over there and try to throw stones at me, Duster Huffer, remember this. I could throw them right back at you, but your house would crumble. Now, I do agree with T Spiracy on what she said about Little Bitch. Yeah, you left a couple months ago. Okay, you haven't changed. You're regurgitating old crap, and we don't want nothing to do with you anymore. Okay, you're irrelevant. Both of you, you and your wife are irrelevant now. Okay, you will never amount to be anything more than what you always have been: a misogynistic, sexist, brain dead, lip dicked, limp wristed, closeted, motherfucking, gay watching truck driver. You are 6'6", you weigh 600 pounds, your PP is half the size of my pinky. Your IQ is roughly the same as your wife's. And the only thing that you can say is, oh, these woke people, these woke people, these woke people, these woke people. It's not an insult, okay? It's not an insult. You're throwing around derogatory remarks. You're throwing around words thinking that they're insults, trying to say that we are a bunch of stupid people. Okay, we're not. We don't call our relatives while they're on the shitter. Oh, we don't imply that one of our relatives' children is somebody we adopted. We don't run around for months on end pretending that we're pregnant. Hey, that Amber chick, how are you? I know, right, Shyla? He can never make up his mind. He can never make up his mind. You are sitting over there saying that we're the ones that are stupid. Yet we're not the ones that are rehashing the same crap over and over again. We're not the ones trying to rewrite history. Look, I've already stated I'm a problematic YouTuber. There are things that I have done that I should have never done, but you know what? Unlike you, man child, I owned up to them. I did. I owned up to them. But you are constantly attacking and berating and belittling and attacking AZ for what? Clout? She don't want nothing to do with you, okay? She don't find you attractive, okay? She does not want to get in bed with you. I don't know why you have such a boner for AZ when you're already married. AZ is not a homewrecker. AZ is not desperate. AZ gives two fucks about you, little peepee. You have said such disgusting, horrible crap about. I hate to say this, and I know I'm going to lose a lot of people, but you know what? You have said a lot of horrible shit about Marissa, Dean, EKC. You've said a lot of horrible shit about AZ. You've said a lot of horrible shit about Shyla. You said a lot of horrible shit about Siwa. You know, you've even said shit about the Amber channel. You've said shit about Terry Lynn. You've said shit about every freaking woman creator you can think of. Yet the only one, you only went after, and I counted them. You have gone after more women than you have men. And I think you are scared of men. I think you're a fucking coward. I don't think at any given time you could hold your own against a man. I don't. You even said shit about Little Red. You said shit about Muzz. You have said so much shit about everybody. You said shit about Julie Virgo. Rakin. You said shit about, my God. I can't, my God. Jesus, I'm gonna need more fucking fingers for all the women you have insulted. Yet, like I said, my point is you only went after two men. You have nothing. You have no respect for any woman on the planet. None whatsoever. But I can honestly say that I think you're a fucking coward because you won't go after the same sex. Are you afraid you're going to get your little ass hurt? I hate to tell you this and be the bearer of bad news, but you do realize that a woman can be more dangerous than a man can be? And I'm not exaggerating there. I'm not exaggerating there. A woman can be more deadly and more violent than a man. Have you not watched Deadly Women on Discovery Channel? I have. Have you not read about Thyroid Mary? I have. I would be more scared of a woman than I would of a man. But you're the polar opposite. which confuses the living fuck out of me. You are such a coward that you are literally pissing off the sex that can do more harm to you. Muzz, I looked. You're not there. I'm going to have to look again later. I'm sorry if you are blocked. You should not be blocked. But I will look again later after the live is over, and I will I'll figure out what happened. Okay, I'll figure it out, Muzz. Trust me, I will. I'll figure it out. You should not be blocked. I'm sorry. But you weren't in the hidden section of YouTube, so I'll probably have to look into my Google. But I don't remember ever blocking you because I can see you on Siwa's channel. You know, I can see you when you're on Siwa's channel. So I don't know. Yeah, I'll have to look. Now, before I continue on, I'm just going to say one thing. A little bitch, just take your wife and just leave YouTube because you two are irrelevant and we don't care. All right? Now, I do have to make something here too because I'm going to make a comment about EKC. And I don't care if she yells at me later on. Okay? I don't. EKC, how the hell do you say that what little bitch boy is doing is satire? So, EKC, according to what you say, it's fine if he is attacking people you don't like, but it's wrong if he's attacking you or the people that you like. Because remember this, not too long ago, EKC, he doxed you. And you made a big deal that he doxed you. I did not know that he doxed you until somebody told me. And I even said I was sorry that he doxed you. And now you're over there saying that what he is doing now is satire. How is it satire when he is implying that AZ is a predator? How is it satire when he's implying that AZ is not a good mom or that AZ should lose her child? How is that satire for little bitch to say that about AZ? How is it satire when he doxed Marissa and Dean? How is it satire that he said they should have CPS called on them? How is it satire that he sat over there and made fun of Shyla and says that her husband needs to beat her again? How, EKC, how is that freaking satire? That's not satire. That's not a parody. That is literally inflicting violence on another person. So EKC, you're just gonna sit over there and go, what he's doing is satire. It's okay. It's just meant all in fun. What kind of fucking drugs are you on, EKC? What kind of fucking drugs are you on? What little bitch does and says about people or tries to get people to do is not satire. That's dangerous behavior. Very dangerous behavior. Now, what I want to know, EKC, is after all the shit that he has done to you and your family, why the fuck are you suddenly defending him now? Is it because he's friends with your boy toy Steve McRae? Because that would really make sense right about now. That would make sense. Oh, see, Steve McRae, you're friends with the little bitch? Okay, well, I'll be nice to him then. Okay, I won't call him out no more. See, that would make sense. That really would. But still, that does not explain why you would fully flip on a person who literally doxed you and your family and could have put you in possible harm. That does not make sense. Okay? Like I said, I'm not I'm not a saint. Okay? I've done shit. Okay? I've said some shit too. But I know what I didn't say and I know what I didn't do. Okay? I know what I did not do. And contrary to how many people don't like me, I would never say a lot of the shit little bitch has, and think that's parody. I would never think that. I would be like, I'd be like, is he okay? And yes, I've asked him if he was okay. It's funny though, EKC, in your behavior, as long as it's towards somebody you hate, you accept that behavior. Now, see, I don't, me and AZ kind of have like this. I don't know. I don't hate her and I don't dislike AZ. There are times when I do find her, a little bit annoying, but I would never call her a predator. I would never call her, a child snatcher. Nor would I go to great lengths to dox her or her family. I would never go into great lengths to go, hey, Shyla, your husband needs to beat you again because you're getting out of control. I would never do that. Okay? I would never do that. The only thing I'm guilty of saying about Shyla is the accusations that were made about an abuse situation, which I did apologize for. Okay? Because I got that story all screwed up. Okay? But I'm learning from my past behaviors. I'm learning from my past behaviors. But you don't, EKC. You don't learn. You do what you do to. I don't even think it's to remain popular. I really don't. At this point in time, I don't think that what you're doing is exactly attention seeking or it's to retain some sort of holier than thou attitude. I think your reputation, EKC, is so tarnished. It's so messed up, so screwed up that you're doing anything and everything to try to repair your so-called reputation, and you're just making it worse. You're just making it worse. Neither do I, Stina. Neither do I. I really don't either. Oh my God, cottage boys. Now, I really think that you should actually reevaluate what your morals are, EKC, because somewhere along the lines you lost them. I made a joke a long time ago, and that joke, in hindsight, may have been true at that point in time. But there was a joke that I made, EKC, that I have no morals. It turns out that I do have morals. And I'm learning that as I go every day, I'm finding out more and more that I do have morals and convictions that I need to stand by. You don't seem to have any. You used to have morals. You used to have standards. You used to have convictions. Where are they now? What did you sell them for? Because whatever you sold them for wasn't worth it. And that's my opinion. Now, going on to another situation that is going on here as well, along with, because this is another part and it's separate, because this has to have my oh, is my Hamburglar here? Where's my Hamburglar? Where's my Hamburglar? Well, if she's not, well, I hope she watches the replay. Oh, there she is. Hey, Hamburglar. Now, you know, no, actually, I want to ask this question since Hamburglar is here. Little bitch, okay, little bitch. Here's a question that I have to ask you. Why do you have a fascination with Virgo's mom? What is it with you and moms? Is it because that you married your stepmother and you enjoyed it so much that you're looking for another mother? I'm just trying to figure this one out. And I just realized what I wanted to say. Yeah. And then I've lost it again. Damn it. Damn it. I'm having one of those moments today. I really want to know why you're so fast, but I do. I really want to know why he's fascinated with your mom, Virgo. I do. Because that's just wrong on so many levels. He's beyond gross, Brittany. He is. He is beyond gross. Yeah, my cancel. Oh my god. I mean, I'm not here to, I'm not, how should I say this? A little bit, I don't ever want to be you. You're always saying that I want to be you, yet I'll never be like you. I don't ever want to be like you. You're not something to strive to be. You're not. You have nothing to offer anybody. It's sad, but it's true. Now I remembered what I wanted to say. Okay, Duster Huffer, I have to correct you on this, okay? So let me explain this to you, Duster Huffer. You are not worth my time to think of an original nickname for you. But you are not now, nor will you ever be, a little bitch. You are a Duster Huffer. You are what I call sloppy seconds. Okay? You are what I would call A dime store floozy. You're you're like in a lineup of and I hate to say this, but Duster Huffer, you're like in a lineup of prostitutes. You'll always be the last one chosen. And the reason why you're the last one chosen is because you're neither good nor are you good at it. You're just what desperate men in desperate situations would take because there's nothing better at that moment in time. It, but Duster Huffer, you are not little bitch. You will never be little bitch. I will never ever come up with an original insult for you, an original nickname, because you're not worth my time. However, if you really want me to come up with the nickname for you, I'll just call you Sloppy Seconds, okay? Would that be better for you, Duster Huffer? Sloppy Seconds. Not good enough to be first, but just desperate enough to be the last one to be chosen. There are only two people I have ever called little bitch. That was Mikey, and it's your new so-called boy toy you were flirting with the other night. That's all I gotta say. You'll never be a little bitch. I think you've been hanging around Shrek too damn much. Now, going back to the live last night on a parody channel, and I'm not going to insult them because it's not their fault. But I did find some things a little bit out of context and whatnot. And I know that there are a lot of people in here. I like Amber. We all know that. Okay, I like Terry Lynn. We all know that. I like Heidi Black. We all know that. But this is just for the anti JY community towards the parody couple. If you want to bring awareness and whatnot, I understand that you both have jobs, you both have lives. Last night, you got a lot of information a little bit wrong. Okay? You didn't know about the Vaughn case. You don't know, you didn't know why Amber was kind of doing what she's doing now, which you know what? That's Amber's thing. I don't, that's Amber's thing. It's just like what TL is doing is her thing. I'm not even going to try to figure that one out. But here's the thing right now. Okay? Here's the thing. JY isn't gone. He will never be gone. And I know there are a lot of people in here that are part of the anti JY movement. I believe he should be canceled. I do. I don't think he should be canceled. I think he should be jailed, castrated, and put in a mental institution until he freaking dies. I think moderator 148 Hate should be thrown into a work camp until she has a seizure. Okay? But that's just me. Okay? That's just me. The thing of it is that you cannot beat a dead horse. And he hasn't really gone live. So there's really not much to report on. There really isn't. But Amber aside, and this does not include Amber, and I think you missed the mark last night. I think you both did. I think you two really kind of actually, missed a whole great thing of what's going on. Everybody is doing what they can to cancel JY. Everybody is. But I think there are a few people that are like, well, no matter what we do, it's not going to do anything. I think there are people who are discouraged. Look, I love Reddit. Okay, I do. I don't pay attention to Reddit because I can't get it to work. But I do get posts of what's going on that side once in a while. So I can keep up on it. Okay? I can't work it, but I have people who can work it. But I think there are a few people who got discouraged. Maybe, I don't know. I do know that a couple of people are taking a break for their own sanity. Because right now, it's like regurgitating old stuff over and over again. And I don't mean that we shouldn't be regurgitating it. We should be repeating or resharing the most horrific things that JY has ever said. I still have that 12-hour live. Okay? I have that entire 12-hour live where he is threatening children. To me, that is more important than him throwing pans in the middle of his yard in the middle of the night. I, you know, calling out his S attempt is great too, because it shows him how manipulative he can be. But when people are posting just for the sake of posting, it becomes old. Hey, Ness. Yeah, and cancel. I actually stated that that was horrible. That should not have happened. You're right. You can't do that. You can't. And it was horrible. It doesn't matter the context. That was horrible. And I did point that out. I did point that out, cancel. No, cottage. I'm not referring to that live that night. Okay. When JY went on live and Anne and Marie Momo's channel, I'm not referring about that. This was happening before that. Yeah, you know what? See, that's what I don't agree with. You don't get drunk and go and make fun of a victim. And I called that out. But I also stated, I don't think anybody saw me, but I also stated, yeah, you don't do that. But I also stated this a while back. What did I? Oh God, no! See, I lost my train of thought again. You don't tell people on Reddit "fuck you" over and over again, because without the people on Reddit doing what they do, you can't keep up with the whole antics. We need everybody together. Yeah. And I'm grateful for Reddit, because without Reddit, and I will say this until I die, I don't know how to work Reddit. Okay? I don't. I get sent stuff. But without Reddit, who has been a big help, it wouldn't have gotten far. Now, the Cottage Boys, I wasn't talking about that live that he did. Okay, that was fine. What I was referring to is there are I was seeing a lot of the same posts over and over again. And that's what I was referring to. I know. I know. I know, Cottage. Look, you know what? I'm not disagreeing with you. I will say this. What she did and said about Reddit was wrong. Because without Reddit, the movement wouldn't have been as big. Okay? It wouldn't have gone that far. I admire Reddit. I love the Reddit people. I will never I'm not, disagreeing with that, okay? I'm not disagreeing with that. Okay? But what okay. That's what I was referring to, Ness. Thank you. I was referring to the people who nitpick too much. And JY will always be an ass. Okay, I will say this, cancel, and I know I'm probably going to lose people out of here for this. You never make fun of DV. Okay? I stand by that. You don't make fun of DV. Okay? I've always stood by that. Okay? You don't make fun of DV. But yeah, Ness. Now, going on from here, because there was something else I was going to say. I love you too, Sassy. See, there are things I learned a long time ago that, and I'm talking about a long time ago when I was a kid. There are things that you don't do. Don't make fun of DV. Don't make fun of victims. And don't piss people off that are trying to help you. Yeah, I do have memberships. Hold on here. Wait, you're on iPad. You've got an iPhone, don't you, Reagan? I don't know how to work an iPhone. I don't know how to do it for an iPhone. And Reagan, you're never rude. You're never rude. See, that's the thing I never understood. That's why I never brought it up. I don't know how Mims can be a Judas. That didn't make sense. Even Mare will tell you, along with Queen of Sheba, I was in Discord with them trying to figure out what that meant. And I still don't to this day understand it. And I'm not trying to be mean or rude by laughing, but I just don't understand it because Mims Mims has been Mims, and I mean that, because there are no words for it. Mims has been, by her side through a lot of stuff. So I don't understand what she meant by a Judas. Oh my God, Mims. And that's what I'm not trying to give anybody a pass. My thing is that the things that I have seen has been the thing of it is the things that I've been seeing have been the same stuff. Now I heard her say that Mims was a Judas. I don't know how she's a Judas though. That didn't make sense to me. Like I said, you ask Queen of Sheba, you ask Nair. It didn't make sense to me. They were even confused. You know, I've known Mims for a long time. I like Mims. Mims is great. But see, Cottage, that's just it. I never followed JY until I started following Amber, and I don't think I really started following Amber until February of this year. But I didn't really get into Amber until maybe the end of March. So all the stuff that she posted was new to me at the time. I haven't been following Amber that long. Just like I haven't been following TL that long. I have Terry Lynn, are you still in here? Terry Lynn would know. Terry Lynn would know. Because I started following Terry Lynn when I started really following Amber. And I didn't really follow Amber until after I got into an argument with Siwa. So let's see here. So I know I argued with Siwa in January. Then I went with Amber. But I didn't really pay attention to Amber until I got into an argument with Little Bit. So March. Yeah, so about March. Yeah, it would have to have been the end of March. Look, I like TL, okay? TL is a sweetheart. You know, I'm just saying, I don't know how to say what I want to say, It's just, in my point of view, everybody has, a part in this. I don't think that anybody is, you know, I don't think one person is more important than another person. It's like I said, when she said F you to Reddit, that was wrong. You know, I mean, like I said, I love Reddit. Okay, I don't know how to work it, but I get the links for it. So I love Reddit. No, oh, no, 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 cottage. No, you misunderstood. Okay, now I know what the confusion is. No, 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 no. I wasn't calling Sip and Kai repetitive. No, no. I wasn't calling them repetitive. No. No, 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 no. They're not repetitive. I was saying that what some people post has been repetitive. So I think the reason why some people have given up is because they feel like the movement is not going anywhere, because some people who are covering this are not giving out new material. I wasn't saying that Sip and Kai was being repetitive. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Sip and Kai are fine. Okay. I love Sip and Kai. My point is that with them having, real lives outside of YouTube, like I have a life out of YouTube. You know, you kind of tend to miss things as you go along. You know what I mean? So I think last night they kind of missed the mark, as there are some people just giving up because they don't feel like it's going anywhere anymore. Does that make sense? That's what I was talking about. I mean, when Sip and Kai are not repetitive. I would never call them repetitive. But I have seen some stuff, shown, the same stuff shown 3 to 4 times over and over again. And it's usually over the most stupid crap. Sip and Kai are great at bringing awareness, but at the same time, last night, I felt like, you know, the reason why some people are stepping aside is they don't feel like it's going anywhere anymore. And I hate to say this because, I respect her, but in my opinion, SW shouldn't have stepped away, because I feel that she was just as important to the movement as anybody else was. And I think when SW stepped away, at least in my opinion, you can disagree with me, but when SW stepped away, I I don't know. I just felt like it was a blow to me. Like we lost one. It was like we lost one of the biggest supporters, of the cancel JY. And I was disappointed when SW said she was going to step aside. But that's just me. Well, no, I don't either fight like a girl. I don't either. I know they have lives. I just don't know. There was just, Oh, don't get me in. Oh my god. What the hell is it with fucking Paul? A fucking 50-year-old guy that looks like a creeper you would find in the middle of the night in Central Park. What is it with Stinky Fish? That's what I want to know. Why is he so over opinionated? I'm sorry. You know what? No, I'm not even sorry. Stinky Fish creeps the living hell out of me. That's all I gotta say. He creeps the living F out of me worse than Little Bitch does. What the hell is wrong with that man? Have you not looked in? I'm serious. Have you not looked in the mirror? You look like one of those. You know what? I'm just going to say it. Do you all remember that guy who used to dress up in a clown and boys? That's what Stinky Fish reminds me of. He's got that look. He is freaking creepy. My God, he is scary. You know, if he ever came near me, I would be on the phone calling 911. I'm gonna go missing here. Help! John Gacy, that's it. John Gacy. That Stinky Fish is creepy. He reminds me of the guy that would play Santa Claus just to, yeah. Stinky Fish? Stinky Fish, you're the reason why I bought a crucifix. Stinky Fish, you are the reason why I went out and bought a crucifix. I have never seen somebody that creepy looking in my life. And I live in a city with over 2 million people. That's saying something. I have never once seen somebody look that creepy in my life. And what makes it even creepier is he was caught flirting with Momo and Huffaduster. Oh, I didn't say that. I don't have that. I don't have that. He's gonna have to wait until Terry Lynn shows it or something, because I didn't save that. I didn't save that Reddit page. Stinky Fish is a 50-year-old man who lives in his mama's basement, who has a literal virgin hard on for JY. He has been caught flirting with Momo and Duster Huffer. He's been caught flirting with Raggedy Ann. I have seen Stinky Fish flirt with Zeus. And I can't make this shit up. The man is 50 years old, living in his mama's basement. He looks like John Wayne Gacy gone wrong, okay? He looks like he's gonna be the next Jeffrey Dahmer. Okay, I can't make this shit up. That dude is fucking scary. The dude is freaking creepy. He is the type of man that if you see him walking down the street towards you, you run in the opposite direction, screaming 911, screaming, just screaming help. Hey, Dana B. Okay, you know what? He is creepy as fuck. His mama should have swallowed. Just saying. His mama should have swallowed that load. Just saying right there. Should have swallowed that load. Oh my God, Reagan. You know, there's been so much going on that you can't really keep up. You know. Now, look, I love Cancel and I love the Cottage Boys. You know, I love Reddit. They keep me up to date on what's going on. You know, but the point is that I want to make here is that we're all part of a movement. Whether you know what's going, if you know what's going on, then you know what that movement is. And in order for the movement to work, we all need to work together. We do. And my motive has not changed. JY needs to go. Okay? JY needs to go. All right? I don't care how he goes. He just needs to go. Plain and simple. Right? But I also believe Little Bitch needs to go. Him and his little wife both need to go as well. Okay? I don't like Little Bitch. I don't like his wife, the Hooked on Phonics failure. I don't like JY, and I certainly don't like the hags over there. You know, but I will say this. We all need each other to get this to work. And that's true too, Cancel. I'm not defending anyone up here, okay? I'm not. And if it sounded like I was, I'm sorry. My point is that you know, in order for a movement to be successful, we all need to work together. Okay. Now, I have, you know, well, that's a whole nother lie that I'll do later on because, quite frankly, you know, I don't really want to burn my bridges right now. Yeah, I love TL. I respect TL. I love Mims. I love Heidi. You know, and I I don't want to say too much, but out of I'm not going to make leeway here, but out of all of them, with a TL and Mims set aside, there's a lot of people in that mix. There's still a lot of people left, with TL, Heidi, and Mims pushed to the side. You, you know, I'm disappointed in one of the people I was talking about today. I'm not even going to mention who because I don't want to get somebody in trouble. But out of everybody I've been talking about, there's only one that I have a really major disappointment in right now. And that disappointment has been growing for the past week, but it really hit a peak today when I heard what happened to somebody. And I really can't say who's involved in this because one of the people that's involved in it is a friend of mine, and I don't want to get that person, you know, thrown into the mix. But I have to say that for what the individual did to a friend of mine was childish, disrespectful, and uncalled for. I might go in depth later on about this, but the creator that I once respected is literally proving a point that I have the worst taste in people on the entire planet. And I really hate to say that. Like, you know, I'm getting to the point where I'm getting really tired of being disappointed. That it's making me want to just stay on my channel away from YouTube in general and just focus on this. But that also hurts me in another way because I have met a lot of people along the way on my YouTube journey, and it hurts in that sense too. It's really getting really hard to want to support people anymore. And I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. But to me, it just seems like you meet somebody that you think you can connect with. You think you met somebody that you know shares your views. And then they do one stupid thing after another, and it just leads you to a disappointment. Now, my friend has been hurting all day because of the of stuff that has happened. And I want to say this without a doubt that this does not go to anybody specific. If you are having a fight with somebody, Do not drag your subscribers into the middle of it. If you are having a argument with another creator or even just another person in general, don't drag your members into the middle of it and be like, oh, well, if you like that person, well, stop it. Just stop it. We as members are not a weapon you can utilize. We are not a tool you can use to your advantage. Members, subscribers are there to have a good time. They're there to support you and anybody else they want to. They are not there for your whims. They are not your soldiers to do as you wish. If you're not adult enough to handle your own battles, then log off of YouTube. Log off. We are not pawns in a game of chess that you can easily move around and whatnot. We're not game pieces. We are individuals with feelings, with choices, and we can make our own decisions on where to go. To creators in general, even me, okay? This goes to me too, okay? So before I say what I was going to say, I'm going to clarify that. We as creators, this goes for us. Our subscribers are here to enjoy us. They're here to relax with us. They're here to enjoy what we have to say. But you have to remember one thing. We all do. Subscribers can make us or break us. We are literally nothing without our subscribers. You are not entitled. We are not entitled to subscribers. We don't have a right to them. They come here to support us because they enjoy us. But we don't control them. We don't. We are nothing without the support of every individual that clicks the subscribe button or clicks to watch us. We are nothing without them. If you don't agree with this, if you're a creator that doesn't agree with this, then you shouldn't be a creator at all. You shouldn't. I mean, I don't care if I get 13 views. I don't care if I get 1,000. I don't care if I get 1. I don't care if I get 0. I am appreciative for the views that I do get. Because it means that I'm saying something that people want to listen to. But I don't own them. I don't control them. I don't order them on where to go, what to do, how to think, or how to act. We all have different opinions, and we can all agree to disagree. We don't need to have an argument. We don't need to have a fight. We don't need to make people pick sides. We don't need to do that. We can, as adults, have an intelligent conversation. We can listen to both sides of the coin. Maybe I'll change their mind. Maybe they'll change my mind. Or maybe we'll go out the same way we came in. But regardless, both of us will have a better understanding of each other. But we don't need to have a full-on blown war. We don't. We don't. I'm not going to call out anybody in my chat. I'm not going to call them stupid. I'm not going to make them feel stupid. I like the differences of opinions. It's the individuality of humanity that makes us who we are. If you want an echo chamber, then just listen to your own voice. Don't drag us into it. I don't want an echo chamber. I never have. I like people who come in here. Hey, look, I don't care if Reagan comes in tomorrow and says, hey, Doom, you're a fucking idiot. Okay, what you said yesterday was bullshit. She can do that. That's her right. She can come in here, say what she wants, voice her opinion. We can have a discussion. If we still don't agree on each other, well, you know what? It doesn't mean we're enemies. It just means we have a difference of opinion. It's the same thing with Shyla. Shyla or even Julie Virgo could come in tomorrow and go, hey, Doom, you loudmouth asshole. You said this last night about so-and-so. Well, that's not exactly what happened. This is what happened. You need to set it right. It doesn't matter. Okay? If I say something wrong, I don't mind if I get called out for it. Hey, you know what? We all make mistakes. But to have an echo chamber is wrong and unethical. To have people choose who you want to side with is unethical. And I hate to say this, but an echo chamber is the quickest way to have your channel die. Because if people are afraid to say what's on their mind, they're not going to come back. Yeah, but you get my point, Shyla. You get my point. Like, I don't, you know what? My channel will never be an echo chamber. I like it when people call me out. I like being criticized. Look, yeah, I got defensive in the long run. Okay, I did. You know what? I'm human. Okay, I did get defensive when people were calling out for my bullshit. But in the end, I realized they were right, and look where I'm at now. I realized they were right. We as humans, we don't like to be wrong. Okay? We have this little thing in the back of our head always saying, no, they're wrong. You're right. Well, you know what? You have to learn to let that thing go. Okay? And learn to listen to everybody around you. Because if you don't, you're never going to grow and you're never going to evolve. Now, that's what I got to say about that. But before I end this, I'm going to explain where the hell I've been because everybody wants to know where I've been. So, the reason why I haven't been going live lately is not because I got kicked off of YouTube, little bitch. If you're actually paying attention to anything, little bitch, you would know that I got dogs You do know what dogs are, right, little bitch? Well, if you don't know what dogs are, little bitch, let me explain what dogs are. Dogs are four-legged furry creatures. They're of the canine variety, okay? They bark, they pant, they howl. You know, they can do tricks, all right? They are also known as man's best friend. So let me explain where I have been, little bitch. Let me explain, okay? For a while now, I have been doing a lot of yard work. Now, I'm sorry that's not a concept that you understand when all you do is sit in a truck 12 hours a day, eating nothing but bonbons, ho-hos, Snickers bars, and whatever god-awful junk that you can find in the back of your truck. Nor do I actually sit in a truck, most nights watching two men get it on. Okay? No, this is what I have been doing. I've been putting up a fence in my backyard. I have been cleaning up my backyard. I have been doing things to make my backyard more dog friendly. See, YouTube is not my life unlike it is for you, little bitch. I've got 3 dogs that need exercise, that need to be able to run around, to, you know, get fresh air. I have 3 dogs that enjoy the wonderful thing that is what we call grass and fresh air. So, yes, I've been doing a lot of yard work. However, that led to a little situation. That situation is what we call a health issue. See, I was working on the fence and I actually got overheated, which actually made me sick. So, not only have I been taking care of my beloved dogs, I've also been taking care of me. Because unlike you, little bitch, the world does not revolve around you. It doesn't. It never will. You are nothing on this planet. But since I have 3 animals that need to have care, who depend on me, they are the first in my life right now. They come first, not YouTube. But, little bitch, if you also been paying attention, I have been on YouTube. I've been in Terry Lynn's. I've been in Siwa's. I've been in Amber's. I've been in Sip and Kai's. I just kind of like bounce around. Hell, here's something for you, little bitch. I have even been watching T-Spiracies, also known as AZ's, old live streams. Yes, when I have time, I actually I actually watch her old streams to see how to see what's going on. And I got to say, little bitch, AZ is literally more intelligent than you give her credit for. That's all I got to say. Okay? AZ is more intelligent than you give her credit for. Now, going on from that, I've also been dealing with truck issues. Never buy a vehicle. Never buy a vehicle. That's what I learned. Never buy a vehicle. because eventually everything is going to break down, and it's just going and it's just going to cost you an arm and a leg. Because when you fix one problem, another problem comes. And when you fix that problem, there's another freaking problem. And then when you fix that problem, by the time you're done, you buy a vehicle. And then by the time you fix the freaking vehicle, it's a whole new vehicle all over again. Hey, Kiki Ray. So, yes, there are real things that I have been doing that are more important than YouTube. Yes, I do apologize to my subscribers that I've been incognito, that I have not been on that much like I used to. But it is summer here, and right now, I need to get the stuff that needs to be done. Because when winter gets here, I won't be able to do it. But I do promise that I will at least go live once a week. Keep y'all updated on the disaster that I'm doing. Because what I am doing is a disaster. Let me tell you something. I have learned the art of power tools. Oh my God, those things are fun. I have been having fun with my power tools. I should have got power tools a lot sooner. But, yeah, like I said a little bit, my life does not revolve around YouTube. Oh, I'm doing great, allegedly. I hope you're doing great. You know, but see, this also brings up back to this. I don't want to be like you, little bitch. Your life is literally working and YouTube. You literally have no friends outside of YouTube. The only friend that you have, little bitch, is your wife who faked a pregnancy. That's all you have. Why do I want to be a pathetic, disgusting, vile piece of shit like you? Oh my God, Reagan. Now, I will say this one last thing. Little bitch. I'm going to take AZ's advice. I am. You are irrelevant now. And I don't think anybody should be giving you any type of attention. And I'm going to listen to AZ. So, little bitch, from henceforth, whatever you decide to talk about me, you will no longer be getting a reaction out of me. Because, quite frankly, I just don't give a damn anymore. I just don't care. I really don't. I would rather talk about Katie Joy than you. Katie Joy is now more entertaining than you will ever be. I'd rather talk about her. I would. But I'm not going to. So therefore, I'm not going to talk about you either. Like I said to my subscribers, I am sorry I have been incognito, and I promise I'll be back once a week. Now I'm gonna go back over here. Yeah, I know they don't grow back. Oh, they all are, Brittany. We all know they are. But AZ is right. They're not worth it anymore. Oh, I do have an apology to make. I almost forgot. Akita, if you're watching this and you saw TL's live the other night, I am wholeheartedly sorry and very apologetic for bringing up Larry, but Terry Lynn had no idea what happened between you two and Hooked on Phonics failure. I did not mean to upset you or the memory of Larry. And the last thing I would want to do is upset you or Larry. Terry Lynn was just wondering what had happened, and I told her what happened, why there was that falling out. Once again, Akita, if you are listening to this, I apologize with all my heart if I hurt you or I upset you. That was not my intention. And I hope you can forgive me. Now, on that note, I do have to go. I thank all of you for being here. I will see you all. I think I might go live Friday. If I go live Friday, I'll let y'all know. But I do have to go. I will see you all soon. Thank you for being here. I appreciate all of you. I really, really do. I do. You all have a great rest of your Sunday. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the night. Good night, everybody.